Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to more Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. So Oliver here's got himself into a little bit of a pickle. His mama passed away, and now we're in an unknown land, and we've been co-opted to take care of the White Witch, or at least of the Jin Shada. So let's continue and make ourselves a true magician. I'm really gonna be honest. I love the way this game looks. What are you doing, man? The old man of the woods is this way. You're right. It is this way. This game does a little bit of the guiding you down a certain path. It's a little annoying at first, but I think it probably gets better.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is, I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, the pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really, knickers! So does that mean I can't cast the spell? Ho ho ho! I'm not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form Familiar. Yes, here it is. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. Hey, we got the page for Form Familiar. Thank you very much, old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you'll be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, man. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
So, this is a familiar, huh? And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Here, you better give your, this little fellow a name, eh? I'll just call him Mighty. That's fine. That's fine. I'll keep the name. It's fine. Alright, Mighty. Let's go. Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand in hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. Alright. Tidy, that's the most useful spell there is for a wandering adventure. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm gonna get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Next, I will give you a gift of the Blazing Inferno, Fireball, a wizard's best spell, actually. You know what they say. The wizard's biggest concern is it within fireball range? Yes, no, you're dead. Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Ah, the Fireball spell. This is technically not true because Fireball is a 5th level wizard spell, and last time I checked, you had to be at least level 10. Well, you're level 7 or so to learn it, and I'm only level 5. So I'm going to go on a limb and say, you can't use this spell. Now, boy, you can press Y at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is primarily used for in battle. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spell might save the day. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes. Come on!
Righto, Ollie boy. It's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you gotta pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. We've gone through the trouble of making him, so we'd best give him a go, eh? Select him, will you?
Here goes!
Now send him into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, you see that circle on the top left there? That's your familiar stamina gauge. What it does is it shows you how much longer he can fight for. The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you have to call him back for a bit of a rest, like. Oh, and there's something else about familiars you should know. You see this mark you see that mark there? That's his sign. Sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, planet. Ah, different ones get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. Alright. Right, the MP they use for skills comes out of my wallet, so, you know. So I'm going to tell you all up front, this upcoming thing we're going to be going up against, you're recommended to be around level 5. But my Ollie's already at level 5, so we should be fine. So now you know how to fight with the familiar, ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Oh, when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiars with delicious treats. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and there are others that can even teach them new tricks. Feed the little blighters enough of what they fancy, and the bond of familiarity between you will grow, and meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stuff them full of sweeties, though. They'll only end up getting full adoration and moderation. That's the key. It's probably a lot to get your head around, but just remember that the creature cage is where you look after your familiars. Creature cage. Got it. Oh, I almost forgot. We had something to ask you, your trunkiness. There's a guard down in Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say? Shadaw's evil spreads even further, so you will be needing... That we will, your orchitude. There's quick you are. You still got it, ain't you? Oh, patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Now let's see now. I know it's here somewhere. Crikey, you've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it in the insolence. I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. Ah, while I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you. What? I did mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go. Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? Ah, how very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. All right, I get the flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need us for? Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see. The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fella? I'm afraid he has become rather unruly as of late, and he is neglecting his duties. Well, that's no good, is it? We'd better help you sort him out then, huh? The guardian, he sounds kind of tough. Too right he is. He is way stronger than your average beastie. But you've got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. And besides, if you're going to take down Shada, you can't back out of a bit of light guardian bashing, now can you? Alright, I'll do it. How very kind of you. The guardian can be found in the deepest part of the wood beyond the Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck. First spells, now familiars. Now you're turning into a proper wizard, ain't it, old Ollie boy? I guess I am. Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate? How do I do that? It's a piece of cake, man. Now listen up. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I get it. Thanks. Main menu. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about your familiar's abilities. Looks a bit complicated, and there's a few options kicking about in there, to be fair, but you'll soon get the hang of it. Get the hang of it, we will, sir. Get the hang of it, we will. Oh god, they get like gear. I forgot. Like they Jesus Christ. You know, this is one of those games that like I really wanted to do, but everyone I know was instantly like, ugh, the game is like Pokemon. Ugh, I hate the combat. Ugh, it's too... No, actually, no. It was, it's too complicated. How will I ever play an RPG where I have to manage more than one character? Oh, wait a minute. I already do that. Jesus Christ. Nothing more frustrating than people coming up with the dumbest reasons to not like something. And I'm not saying that I don't do that shit, but you know what? I'd like to at least imagine that when I say I don't like something, I have at least a reasonable explanation for it. The Whispering Waterfalls. I'd best warn you, Ollie boy. It's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to help me now. I hate the way he talks. Ugh. It's fucking, Hunette. Fuck it. I'm skipping it. Yeah, I get it. Thanks. Maybe when I get to a point when you're not the one doing the primary source of exposition, I'll be more interested. Ugh. God, I love the accent. I don't mind his accent. I just hate the way they use his dialogue in text form. Oh, no shit. Alright.
We can do this.
Can we? Nice. Well done. Handle that shit like a champ. Shit was dope. Look at us. We're getting levels out here. We're making progress. You know, how do I say this in a way that doesn't make me sound too elitist? I guess I just like the idea of multiple systems in a single video game. Maybe that's my fault, right? Maybe it's just a matter of I don't mind complexity. I don't mind managing multiple things at once because I don't necessarily find that to be a downside.
Come on.
I understand why some people do.
Here goes.
I get it. I don't agree with it, but I understand. Nice. Yo, that thing actually put up a decent little fight. I was mildly surprised. Nice. A level up. Which is kind of what we need. We want to kind of level up Mighty before we get to the boss. At least a decent amount. That's kind of important. You want Mighty to be as powerful as possible. Just like in a Pokemon game, it's sort of in your best interest to level up your Pokemons. Crikey, I knew there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. Huh? What's that? This is important, Ollie boy, so listen carefully, alright? I showed you how your familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fella gets stronger, so start learning new ones. And if you want... Oh, okay. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot, you see? Okay. Which reminds me, a familiar can only remember a maximum of 8 given tricks at any given time, meaning if you want them to learn a new one, you'll have to make them forget the old one. Bit of a pain, but at least you can teach an old familiar new tricks. Anyway, the important thing is that you assign a trick to your familiar's command wheel. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Okay, got it. Yo, this jabber fucked me up last time. What the fuck?
Here goes!
Yeah, this thing is fucking me up. Yeah, we are getting royally fucked up out here today, aren't we? Figure I'd just go back and heal right quick.
We can do this! Here goes!
Yo, when Mighty's capable, man, he fucking handles shit. Homeboy lays the smackdown when he's actually able to. It's just that if he gets stuck fighting something he can't actually kill right away, he gets his shit fucked up. Damn it, he turned around at the very last minute too. That's the worst part of this. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and heal right quick, and then we'll just push through. I figure I should just save my items if I have a place to go heal.